What up, you wanker? Welcome to another video. In this one, you will see what I like to call the ultimate role play. I'm not even gonna fucking explain to you the things that happened in this video because it should be your fucking work to pay attention and listen to everything that I explain in here. Dude, I'm not even kidding. The stuff that I am explaining here is stuff that people charge thousands and thousands of dollars, and I am giving it to you right now for fucking free. So if you cannot pay attention for a couple of hours, just go fuck yourself. All right. Anyways, hopefully that's a good intro and enjoy the video, learn, take notes, and I'll just keep posting the best content that I can for you so you can keep learning for free in this fucking channel. So, peace out.
Tough competition because they had experience. But when it comes to answering, they were all copying me. I gave bold the answers. The guy liked the energy, said I was pretty bold. So I'm just waiting for the feedback to know if I advanced. And once I land the gig, I will let you all know. But I'm really fucking confident that I made it.
Good. It's never about the fucking experience. Clearly it would help, but that's not going to be the thing that gets you hired. Dude, like all of you know it. My first client was Jason Capital, and I had zero idea how to even talk English, like, and zero idea on how to write ads, and he got me on that. So it's like, boys, don't give a shit, just do it, just go for it. No one gives a shit.
Enlighten me.
Yeah, it's like be bossy, you know. What do you have to lose? Really?
Nothing.
No, man. Exactly. The only thing you got to lose is, well, not trying, because you're already in the worst case you will be in the same position. So I don't know. Realistically, it's like talking to the chick you like. What's the worst that can happen? You're gonna be exactly in the same position you are in now. Just do it, for fuck's sakes. You know?
Yes, sir.
All right. What else? Give me posted on that, Tyler. But I know I believe you when you say you give ballsy answers. That was pretty good. Jaden also cooked with that answer today that you told me. Do you want to share it to the boys? What you did?
Yeah. So in general, my biggest takeaway of this interview was being concise. Like everyone was just yapping for 3 minutes, like some bullshit. I was very concise with my answers and very bold as well. And that one question, he asked me this first to me. He said, "Teach me something in 60 seconds." I was like, okay, I can teach an objection role play with me. And this was actually pretty good. Like the role play, he really liked it. Like I isolated, did a double tie down, then did took some context and like Sakil told me about an objection handle and it was pretty good.
Be more ballsy, guys. Stop doubting yourself. Like, Jesus fuck. You can win. You can win. So,
Yeah.
anyways, someone else?
I got 54,000 cash collected the past 2 weeks. So we're cooking.
Let's go.
Casual flex from Jared. Jared, do you miss your copywriting life?
No. Hell no. Copywriting's crazy.
I'm glad. I'm glad, man. You're just starting. This is the normal thing. You see, you see. All right, boys. We are going to be waiting also for the Queen of England. He will be joining shortly. But we're going to start. This is what I want to do. In this call, the spotlight I would like would be, unless before I begin, is there any update, something else relevant? No? No one? Okay. Now, the spotlight is going to be for three people in this place, for Tyler, for Jake, and for the Queen of England, who will be joining shortly. Our job, I don't want you to feel like, oh, yes, I'm a secondary character now. It's like, no, I really want to ask for your help to pay a lot of attention and roast the shit out of them. Make sure they're uncomfortable. I want you guys to make them feel judged. I want them to feel like they're being pressured. Okay. I want them to fuck up. I want them to make mistakes. That's literally my goal right now. Let's build this motherfuckers under pressure. So, what we're going to do is we're going to practice some role plays. We're going to do 3. And I would like anyone who's playing a prospect, play one of those interesting prospects. Play a prospect that this guy is like, motherfucker. That will be your job. So, that being said, clearly Aiden is not going to be the first because he's not here. So, between you two,
Me.
okay. All right.
Fuck, you didn't ask the question.
That he won. He was even
Gotta be
more
quicker.
ballsy. He won. He won. So Tyler is going to be the prospect. Sorry, fuck, the closer. And he's gonna get a nice. Oh, do we have a clash of brevis?
Niggers.
Nah, you had to go there.
Lord.
Oh no, black on black crime is no. Okay, that's gonna be.
Of
We're
course, I
gonna.
shouldn't have fucking volunteered. Fuck.
All right, that's what we're gonna do then. Let me know when you both are ready. And
What offer is this for?
We can do my offer, which is to start an AI agency. Basically, you're a normal worker, don't know shit, want to start an AI agency, and we give you the mentorship, we give you the system and everything.
Okay. And it's like a chat bot? Like
Yes.
it gets leads for me?
Yes. We also give you like ads, like lead generation also, and then we automate your whole funnel so that you just get at the end of the call and close people basically.
Cool. I'll play an interesting prospect.
Yes, sir.
it should be interesting. So you're both.
My name is Latoya.
Wait. Let me change your name. How?
Ah.
Just change it. Change it. Change it.
Change it? Hold
Let
on.
me read this chat. Black on black crime. Black on black action.
Boys.
Can I be the police? BBC
Racist.
clash. Hashtag white lives matter. Hashtag bring police brutality back. No, what is this? God damn. Jesus fuck. A rabbit. Oh no.
I don't know how to change my name.
Okay,
Wait.
just tell me how it is. I'll do it.
I'll spell it here. Latoya.
Okay. Let's tell you. Okay. All right. 3. Because I haven't seen you perform that well, we're gonna do it from the beginning. Okay. Intro, everything. You just join from 0. So 3,
Okay.
2, 1, go.
Latoya, how's it going?
Hey, Tyler. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you,
Which
sweetheart? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Which part of the world are you calling me from?
Oh, I'm from LA County. I live in Compton, LA County.
Okay. I live in Cape Town, South Africa. We're really miles apart. Nice to meet you, by the way.
Oh yeah, nice to meet you too. Nice to meet you too. Yeah, so today, I just, I was really trying to figure.
Okay. I can really tell that you're enthusiastic and appreciate that. But let me just set the floor first. What we'll do on this call is that we'll have a chat. I'll figure out your situation. If I know that we could help you and you also think the same, kind of like a two-way street, then I'll explain the specifics. But if on the other side I see that this won't be a good fit for you, I'll be direct and let you know. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
All
that
right,
that
boss.
makes
Boss. So what you did there, I do like it. I would have done it, but not at the beginning like that. Because maybe he started taking control, or she, I don't know what the fuck he's playing right now, but started taking control. Now the thing is, you don't know for how long. Maybe he, she, it wanted to say like 2 more sentences and that's it. So just listen a bit. It won't hurt you. But if it starts on a big as yapathon, then you could be like this. But if you just do it out of nowhere, like this is like, okay, wow, chill. It's like it's rude, especially with someone who is being nice. I mean, it's not like he was a dickhead. Okay.
Yeah.
So, anyways, keep going, Latoya.
Yes, yes. But yeah, Tyler, that sounds good. I mean, what did you want to know? Like what question did you have?
We can first start here. Please let me know what led you to book this call with me today.
Oh yeah, so I live in LA County. I have an a group where I help investors, right? And I've had this business for like 9 years. I'm a business owner. I'm a pretty straightforward person. I just like to get straight to the point. So, I just want to see like how you guys can help me out. Like if you guys can, check out my current system on this call, let me know how that's going, like how I'm getting my leads. Like right now, business is going well, right? I have I have my group in LA County that I'm helping. And here's the thing, Sakile. Here's the thing. It's not Sakile, Tyler. Here's the thing, Tyler. I don't want leads outside of LA. I don't at all, right? I just want them in LA. So I'm not sure how you guys can do that, but that's what I need because I have specific requirements, right? I want to build with people in my local area. I don't care about people in your country, wherever the fuck you're from, or people in Asia, wherever the fuck. I just want people in LA to get me money, and that's it. There's a reason because I want to build up the LA community. Like I really want to help people out in my local community. So like, yeah, if we can just go through my system and you can tell me like what I'm doing right, what I'm doing wrong, you know?
Okay, that makes sense. Basically, you are in the LA County, you have a group of investors in your business, and you've been running this business for 9 years straight. Now you're looking for people who are specifically in LA because you have specific requirements. Did I get that right?
Yeah, exactly. No, and it's really important for me to be in LA just because I want to help out the community there. I already have clients, right? I already have clients that I'm working with. Things are going well, but I want to make sure I'm not leaving anything on the table. So I want to contact everybody in the LA community.
Okay. And why is it so important to you to help out the LA community?
Well, because like I feel like in person it's better, especially with the line of work that I do. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's why like it took me a while to get on the AI train.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to talk to people in person, but I guess like sure I can use AI to first talk to them, but me personally, my business works the best when I work with them in person. That's how I've always done business. I've been doing this for the last 9 years. I just know whenever I tried talking to people outside of LA, it just got more complicated. I couldn't meet them in person. So that's why I
Mm-hmm.
want to do it that way.
Okay. And how does helping them out look like?
No, 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 no. Well, first of all, Latoya, it's like, do you have a personality disorder? Because you were like one type of prospect, and then out of nothing, you just changed like completely.
Yeah.
What is this? Anyways,
Yeah.
the I like that first question, but then it would be okay. So just for me to understand, is it the goal to help the LA community, or you just don't want people who are not the LA community? That would be my question, because he
Okay.
started with one thing, but then he just went to something completely different. It's like, okay, I'm lost now. What is the goal here? So that would be my question.
Yeah. All right, so I'll answer that, and I'll just say, yeah, no, I want to help people in LA just because that's where I live, and it's going to be a lot easier to meet with my clients in person. That's what I care most about. I want to be able to speak to them in person and do some of their investments.
Okay. And what is more important to you now, I guess, like helping the people out or meeting the clients face to face?
I mean, both, right? Like
Nah,
I,
nah.
yeah,
How do you help them? Go faster.
I wanted to go there, but I was
No,
trying
no,
to
just
figure out the important.
no,
Okay.
go fast. This is why your calls are too long. It's like, just go to the point. Okay.
Okay.
How does your work look like?
yeah. Well, I bring them. I go through all their finances and what they're investing in, and then I sort of do like an audit of their investments. I do that in person, and then I give them recommendations. But I've always found that speaking to them in person, I build a lot more trust, and I just don't want the headache of dealing with people outside of LA.
Why don't you want that headache?
No, 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 no. Is yes, but no. It's not why don't you want it? Is how does that head like look like?
Okay. How does that headache look like?
Oh my goodness, like I have to speak to them, and then there's important documents that I can't even get signed in person. So then I have to mail documents, and then I have to contact them, and then I have to wait. And it's just a lot easier if they're within driving distance, and then I can just get all of it done in one day, which is why I prefer for it to be in a local area. I tried that for a number of years and never really worked out.
Hmm. And you're doing all of this alone?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. And how many hours does it take for you to do all of this if those clients
Boss,
are
boss,
outside
boss,
of
boss,
LA?
boss, 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 boss. It's going well. Like I would have asked one more question and then I would have went into interrogation mode, which is I think pretty much what you're about to do right now. But I would have asked like a little bit more. So basically, after he says that thing about the headache and everything, I would say, okay, so is the headache about the work that you do, or how much time is it taking you to do this? Like I would have get that final clarification and then I would have gone into that. So ask him that and you'll see why.
Yeah. Should I just answer?
No, he ask him.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Is the headache based on how much work you do or the time it takes you to do the work?
It's more the time because when I'm I'm doing outreach a large part of the day, right?
Hmm.
And it's taking a couple hours. I don't know. It takes me about what, like sometimes 4 or 5 hours of my day. And if I can
Hmm.
just cut that down using AI, where it can call people, where it can talk to people, then I could cut down on time and spend more time working with clients. But I was curious, Tyler, could we just go over my my system and like how I outreach, and then you just tell me where I can improve and like how AI is going to fit in there? Like, I don't really want to waste time. I just want to see like what you guys have.
Okay. Do you feel like we're wasting time right now?
Well, if I don't see that this can help me, then yeah, it's going to waste time.
Okay. In order for me to figure out that this could help you, I need to know your situation. And to be completely honest, the strategies are for experts right now. I'm just making sure that this would be a good fit for you. Does that make sense right now?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I just thought that this was like, you go through my system and then you just give me advice. I thought that's what this call was.
Nah, not at all. I'm going to be completely upfront with you again, as you said, you're a direct person. This call is to potentially onboard you to work with us. And was that communicated to you? Do you think that's our fault?
Yeah, I think you guys need to do a better job marketing next time because that was not clear. That was not clear at all. I mean, yeah, I mean, okay, like I thought that I was gonna get help on this call, but all right, yeah, we can figure this out. Yeah, I mean, ask me the questions that you want.
Okay, you sure you want to continue?
Yeah, yeah, because I want to see if this works for me. If you need to see if this is gonna be a good fit, then sure. Yeah.
Boss,
Okay, that
boss,
makes
boss,
sense.
boss. So decent, decent. I like it actually. Thumbs up. If we take it back, you could have done it better. So after he says, I don't want to waste time, the perfect answer was, sorry, do you think we're wasting time here? And then after he says, well, no, but I thought this. It's like, okay. Do you understand why I'm asking this? No, not really. I'm kind of confused. Well, I'm asking this, and you tell me, do you think me finding out what your business is to see how we can help you is a waste of time? No. Well, then you wouldn't mind me asking questions, right? Oh, no, not at all. I mean, completely. Like, now you can ask whatever the fuck you want with that. Okay. That would be
Mhm.
the better way of doing it. But what you did was decent. Now, him saying this about oh, your marketing has to do stuff, it was average how you handle it. Okay. I mean, I would have kind of like, if this person starts complaining about the marketing and you say, oh, well, okay. It looks like maybe we did it wrong. Maybe, do you think that maybe you got confused about something? Like, the more you can get, like, not attacking, but the more ownership you can get out of people, the better, so they can accept what this is about, the better. But then when you kind of say, no, this is about potentially working with us, he goes like, oh, okay, I guess we can go. And then you like, okay. It's like, no, no, no. I mean, no, no. If you don't want to, like, we can leave it here. Sell the exit. Give him the exit, the full exit. It's like, hey, if you don't want to make any type of investment on time, money, effort, focus, anything, you can just let me know and we can leave it here. Okay. I just want you to know that this is not a free thing. What I just like do an audit for free. It's like, no, this is for serious people who are willing to invest, like I said, money, time, effort, and focus so they can improve their current business. Do you see yourself at that position right now? Do you see how different that is?
Yes.
Very different. Right? Very eloquently. Okay. So,
Yeah.
and then you get why am I saying it like this? So you can get absolute clarity from the prospect on the fact that he really wants to do this. Because if he's kind of hesitant, he's not going to buy. He 100% is not going to buy, especially in a case like this. So, yeah. You guys want to say something or do you want to keep going? Oh, Jared, I think you raised your hand for a moment.
Yeah, we kind of passed it, but it was about the headache part. I thought the headache part was just for working with like out of state leads, and that's why he wanted to avoid it. But then it kind of switched, and he's talking about the headache just being part of the work. So I was just a little confused about that.
If you were confused, to me, it didn't because I thought that it was just about the time because she's just putting too much time into doing this stuff.
The
But
outreach.
yeah, so that's what I thought. I was like, okay,
Okay.
it makes sense. Now I will get back to that. Remember the frame that I gave you guys, which is intangible, tangible, intangible. So intangible a bit, kind of understand what the hell's going on. Then we go with the tangible, which is data gathering, which is the part that Tyler should be going into now. And then we're gonna go with untangible again, which is okay. So now that we know about this, and how much time you spend, and how many people you're averaging, and how much money you're making, and blah blah blah. Now, you said that this is giving you a headache, and you expand, and like I would just double down with the data. Does that make sense? How we do it? By the way, in your case, Jared, let's say that you were the closer. I think you realized it by now, but if you're kind of confused, just ask it. It's like, okay, I'm kind of lost here. Is the headache coming from the time, the activities, or what? No, no, it's the time. Okay, got it. Boom. All right. Cool. Keep going, boys.
Sir. So you mentioned that you spend 4 hours a day. How many days is that in a week? Do you spend outreaching?
Like 5 days a week.
5 days a week. And so far, how many outreaches do you send per day?
Uh, that's a good question. I just do as many as I can in those 4 to 5 hours. If I had to put a number on
Um,
it, I'd say maybe like 10 outreaches,
10 outreaches. And the 10 of those, how many of those are in LA?
all of them.
All of them. And so far, how many qualified leads have you gotten from that?
Uh, like right now I have like I don't know, like I have like 3 clients that I'm working with right now.
They're kind of vague. Your questions are kind of vague. You're going in the right direction, but it's kind of vague. So this is how you gotta do. Okay. So you are doing this averages 4 hours a day on average, 5 days a week, correct?
Yeah. Hmm.
How many averages are you sending per day?
About 10.
About 10 per day.
Yeah.
Okay. 50 averages per week. That's 200 averages in a month. You're consistent with that?
I mean, there's some days where it's like I'm a bit front loaded and I have a lot of work that I have to do,
But
but
there will be days where you could do more,
nah, there's going to be days where I do less.
but there will be days that you do more or not? Or just is 40 your maximum? Because that's not an average.
Like 40 hours? What do you mean? Well, now I'm confused.
Okay. So you told me that you're doing 10 averages per day.
Hmm.
That is in 5 days a week. That is 50 averages a week, 40 averages a week. I'm trying to find out what is the number that you on average send. Is that 40, 50?
Yeah, between 40, 50 outreaches. Yeah.
Okay. That's between 160 and 200 averages per month. Now, what I want to know is that how many people out of those, let's go bulk it at 200, how many people are you converting into clients per month?
Um, yeah, per month. I mean, the last time that I converted a client was maybe like 3 months back. There's some months where I don't convert any clients, right? So like 3 months ago, I got one more client.
So it's like, well, I mean, if I do the calculations, that is literally 470 averages that you did for not getting a client.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Which is why I'm here. I want an AI tool that's gonna just call way more people. If you guys can get me 400 outreaches in a day, that would be amazing.
How's your business still alive if you only had a client 3 months ago?
Well, the clients that I have are ongoing, right? So I manage their finances. I also do an audit of their system, but they pay me on like a monthly retainer.
Keep going, Tyler. I want to see how you handle this.
Okay, can you repeat that?
Yeah. So my clients, I take care of their finances. I also do an audit of their finances as well. So I keep them on a monthly retainer.
Mm-hmm. And so, what are your thoughts on the fact that you've been spending basically 470 outreaches in the past 3 months and you haven't lent it to one new client?
Not yet. Not yet. That's for the future part. Right now, it's data gathering. Do more data gathering. So I'll show
Okay,
you.
let me. Oh, must I go into the direction of asking how much is he making with these duty clients?
No, what do you, data gathering right now, which is if you find out that he only had clients like 3 months ago and he's doing all this
Mhm.
literally bunch of outreaches, go back. Okay. So tell me about how many clients you have. How much are they paying you? How much are you making with your business? Like, get the full picture. It's not even complicated. I just want you to understand it all so that we can make an
Okay,
educated guess on what's going on.
okay. So, when did you get those three clients? 3 months ago, right?
I got one of them about 3 months ago, but the other two were clients that I've had for a while.
Okay. And you mentioned retainage. How much are they all combined paying you per month?
They're each paying me 3,000 a month.
So that is
One of those,
9,000.
yeah, so that's 9,000. I mean, two of those clients I got from referrals, right? So it's just that one client that I was able to get from going online.
I'll show you. I'll show you. Okay. Then I want you to practice and do this. For how long have you been doing this, Latoya?
I've been doing this for 9 years.
Sorry, you've been doing this for 9 years?
Yeah.
You only have three clients right now?
Yeah, things took a turn for the worse during the pandemic. I had a certain infrastructure and I had clients before the pandemic, but when that happened, my business sort of fell apart. Um, in LA during COVID, the laws were so restrictive that I couldn't meet people in person and made doing my business a lot harder. So I've sort of had to build back up since then.
You mean the pandemic that was 5, 6 years ago?
Yeah, but I mean, in LA, it was different, right? Like things didn't go back to normal until like 2022.
Well, I'll be direct with you. Even if that complete rationalization makes sense, that was still like 3 years ago, right? And
Yeah,
you only have three clients?
yeah. I mean, it's been rough, right? Like there was about like a 9 month period where I had no income coming in. And I had to ask for money from my parents. Like that was very stressful. Um, Now I'm just trying to build the business back up, but it's been difficult.
I asked two questions. Do you see how everything is falling to shit on his side?
Yeah, yeah. Everything is just crumbling.
Like everything is just literally going to shit on his side with those two questions. They're not even complex. Now, multiple directions we can take it. We can go with the soft side, is like, what do you mean you're trying, or how is that asking money for your parents, all that stuff. Like we could definitely go there, but I will still go on the.
Mhm.
I'll show you. And before I jump into that, I would say, okay, thank you for sharing that. It gives me an idea. Now, what I don't understand is that for how long you only had three clients.
For the last year.
Okay, and you told me that two of those clients you only had out of referrals.
Yeah.
So forgive me if I am blunt, but basically all the constant outreach that you're doing, it was worth for nothing, pretty much. Like only one client.
I wouldn't say it was worth for nothing. I mean, I've been able to get one client.
Exactly, except for that one client. So just let's do a little bit of math in here. So you're doing, let's say, 160 averages per month. Okay, 160 times 12 months. That is n- 1,920 averages that you did. So 1,919 were pretty much for nothing. Believe me, I'm a positive person. I'm not saying this to critique you. I'm saying this because how in the fuck are you still going up with this outreach, considering this little result that you've been having?
Well, like I'm a person of faith, Luca, and I really trust in God. I know that things are gonna work out the way that they should. And I was able to land that one client. I've just been very busy. I'm just one black woman. I can only do so do so much. Yeah.
Do you like this position that you're in? Spending almost 2,000 averages and only getting one client in a year?
I mean, no, it's not ideal. That's why I'm here, but I know that things are going to take care of themselves.
How?
Well, if this works, then, I'm going to start getting clients. And then, even if it doesn't, I know, I have my faith in God, because life be life in sometimes. And I know that eventually I'm going to find something that works.
You literally have multiple personalities in this one. Anyways,
I
I
know.
want you to take it that's basically with the data gathering, because in on my view, all the stuff that she gave us is enough for me to brutally destroy Latoya. But that's on the data gathering, on the tangible aspect. Now I would transition into the untangible, especially because she started talking about God and shit. So it's like, okay, where would you go now?
First, before I choose a direction, can you explain to me your kind of like thought process when you're doing data gathering? You first gather what the fuck? You first gather the current things that are here, and then you move to the past, and then you try to understand the whole business as a whole and show them the truth. And then that's when you move to the emotional side. Am I getting that correctly?
Yeah, I mean, to sum it up even easier, it's like I just zoom out fully. It's like, okay, let me zoom out. What is Latoya been doing all this time? Spending 2,000 outreaches and only getting one client. It only has another two based on the referral that I'm kind of confused on that one. Maybe you could ask. But my point is that 66% of his business is a referral. It's probably based on someone she knew. So only 33% is based on the effort that she's making out of 2,000. So it's like, okay, with that data, the fuck Latoya is going to say to me. So if you can portray that data to the prospect tells you, yeah, I'm completely fucked. Unless the prospect's a big delusional, like the one he's playing right now. So that's why I want to see what you do, how you handle it. Okay. But just for me to zoom out and see the things and say, okay, you're literally fucked and show the data, it's usually enough. But if I zoom out and I show the data and they say, well, I'm not really that fucked, then the solution is not zooming out even more and say, but the numbers is like, well, no, this is a clue on how to fix it. Go about it from their side. Okay. So let's see what you do and then I'll help you. It's fine. There are multiple ways of doing this, but I want to see what you do
Okay.
first.
Okay. Okay, Latoya. Since you don't believe that you're fucked, then why are you on this call with me today?
Mm,
Yeah, it's a bit aggressive.
yeah, too much. No need. Besides, I'm already pushing it with my answers. Like I was already a bit aggressive with my answers. I'm already pushing it. You don't break it.
Okay.
Also, you don't need to.
What direction can I take? Because is the direction I'm taking okay? It's just that I'm too aggressive, or it's just to show them and
There,
ask their thoughts and they try
so
to break it from there.
honestly, so many. I the one that I would take is the one that right now literally amuses me the most. I'll show you. Okay, Latoya, what do you think God wants out of you?
What I think God wants out of me, I think he wants peace, serenity, safety for me, and that comes in the form of money and security.
Okay, if God wants you to have that, how does that translate in you doing 2,000 averages for a year so that you can only get one client and be in a situation where, you're not that comfortable with it?
No, I mean, yeah, that doesn't sound good. I'll be honest with you, Luca. It doesn't sound good, but I think that's why, things happen for a reason. I saw the ad for this no AI lead generator, and I think, something like a tool like this is what's going to help me finally start making some more money, getting some more leads.
Do you think this could be a message from God to help you to get out of the situation that you're in right now?
I mean, it's not like I'm a schizophrenic. It's not like God's talking to me, but you know, I believe so. It's like God puts things in our lives for us to take advantage of it. So, not saying that I don't know. I have to see what you guys have first, but like, definitely, I need some sort of lead generator.
I mean, the reason I'm asking is because you even show up to this call believing something completely different. You thought this was like some type of free audit and everything, and you found out that this is something different, and you're still here. It's I don't know. Do you think this is correlated to God trying to, you know, give you a hand in times of need?
I think it's possible. I'm not sure. I'll see if I like what you guys offer, and then I can I can see if it's a message from God.
I can promise you, boys, that if Joel wasn't a schizophrenic prospect, that would have worked so well. But Joel changes his personality every 3 minutes. But
What am I
every
doing?
time, every time a prospect drops something like that, I just say, "Oh, do you believe this is like a gift from God or something like this?" Like, yes. It's just that I saw that, and I don't know. I had to click on it, and now I'm in
Okay.
this call, and even you told me that this wasn't it, and I'm still here. It's like, what are the chances? I know. It's like the chick that you say, Oh, what is your sign? It's like, oh, I'm from Libra. Oh my God, I'm from Libra too. Oh my God. It's like it is literally the same shit. Okay. So it's an interesting perspective. You guys can use it. I'm not telling you to completely bullshit lie and manipulate like this. It's just a way to help the prospect advance from this. Basically, he was rationalizing, in a moment. It's like, well, I mean, if God was like, okay, what do you think God wants out of you? God kind of wants this. It's like, then I would just use that to advance, and then I will slowly start showing the reality. Okay, but if God really wants you to win, why do you think He's making you suffer this much and work this much? Do you think that was God's way to show you that, well, you got to do something different? Do you guys see the point in that? It's
Yeah,
literally using what their core principles are for them and against them. Okay? It it might be immoral if you're fucking scamming them, but if you genuinely believe your product can help them, I mean, I don't know. I will be glad to use your own principles, boys, against you so that you can go also to the gym. I mean, and you will end up thanking me. So I don't know. Debate morality for another call, I guess. But you hopefully you get the point. Any questions on this? Any thoughts?
The thoughts that the thing that I just got right now is that basically every rationalization, if you try to understand it deeply, it's a very powerful tool to turn it against them. Like I had a call today, the guy kept on deflecting about being a leader, da 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 da, and I managed to use that against him, and he ended up promising that he's going to take a loan. So
It's really fucking easy. If a prospect tells you that, oh, but God wouldn't want this on me, it's like, okay, what do you think God would want? Is it you just use it, okay? And you can just always do it, or it's like being a leader. If the prospect's like, I want to be a leader, I want to help my team, it's like, okay, cool, makes sense. And then they give you like, I want to think about it. It's like, okay, do you think a leader does that? You just use their own framework against them, okay? So it will be more powerful. Why am I saying this? Because the alternative is for me to say to Joel, well, God, what does God has to do with this? And that's going to create a massive conflict right there. All right. At least in this situation, there will be moments that you have to challenge people, but especially with something so touchy and almighty as God, it's it's more like, okay, what do you think God wants out of you? And the person's going to tell you what they want out of themselves anyways. It's like, oh, God wants me to be happy. Well, yeah, you want to be happy. You're just telling God wants to. So they will give you that answer. And your job is to, okay, you want to give me that answer? Awesome. I will. And you just keep going in that direction. That makes sense, everyone? Am I making this too complicated or
yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, it makes sense. Can I be honest? I was going to challenge him. I was going to ask that exact question. What does God have to do with this?
and you're not going to get anywhere, okay? If you, especially God, maybe there's another things, like maybe he says, well, maybe my boyfriend is like, okay, I mean, well, is your boyfriend right now here? Like maybe that's a bit more challenging. But people are very touchy with the God thing. It's like, well, because it's God. Well, I mean, God, it's God. How can I say something different to God? So instead of fighting it, it's more like, well, what do you think God wants? And they're gonna tell you what they want. It's like,
Mhm.
oh, I want this. So God wants this too for me, because no one wants to believe that God wants them to suffer, right? God wants them to be happy and be better and improve. So, okay. And in the same, it's a great question, Carlos. I was about to get to that. What do you think the universe wants? What do you think manifestation is? What do you think is the laws? Is it like, well, it's the same. It's what they want in here. Okay. People are not going to tell you, oh, the universe wants me to suffer and not accomplish my dreams. But no, not really. So just use that instead of clashing and fighting them, just use that to go together. It's like you, the prospect, God, the universe, manifestation. whatever. You go all together in the same direction, and you fight and you win as a team. Got it? That's what being a leader is.
Yes. And Joel played a realistic prospect for this crazy offer that I'm having because the guy thought that the world is going to end in November and that God wants him to be rich before the world ends. And I was like, fuck, I'm on a cooked offer.
The prospect that I'm playing is actually based on a real call that I had, by the way.
No way. No way
Yes.
Latoya is real with the schizophrenia and changing personalities.
Okay, maybe not the change in personality, but the
The story
story
I
about
could believe. The story I
yeah.
can believe. The change of personalities, not so much.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try to be more consistent with what I say. I'll be like one person.
You're even your guys, but this is a mistake that all of you do.
I mean, I
You're
don't want to be
playing a
gay during the whole
prospect.
call.
You want it, yeah. You're playing a prospect, and you start talking like this, and then after 10 seconds, well, yeah, Tyler. So, dude, you cannot change. Like, be consistent with your prospect. How the fuck are you guys doing this? So there is that. The way that I would challenge you wanna give it a shot, and let's close the role play on how would you overcome that little part, Tyler.
The part of God.
Yes. So,
I
Joel,
would
you can
just,
say it
you
again.
already gave me the source
No,
because
but
I
I
would
want to see
use
you
it.
do it.
That means
I
I'm
want to see you
just,
do it.
okay. Okay.
Say it again, Latoya.
You want me to say it
Yes.
again?
Say it again,
Okay,
and
Yes, Latoya.
got it. Yeah, I think, I'm a person of faith, and I think God puts us in situations that are going to help us. And I think, you know, whether it's your AI tool or another one, I, I'm going to be put in a position where I have the tools to grow my business.
Hmm. And what do you think God wants right now for you?
I think God wants me to choose something that's going to help my business grow. God
And
wants me.
do
Mhm.
you think this could help your business grow?
before that,
I don't know.
ask. Yeah, exactly, because he's gonna tell you that. You gotta be 5 steps ahead. You gotta ask him, how do you know God wants that out of you? Make him buy the idea fully.
Okay.
Ask him that. Ask him that. You'll see.
How do you know that God wants that for you?
I think it's through my daily prayers. Of course, God's not speaking to me like I'm not having a real like an actual conversation, but He speaks to me through my intuition. So I listen to my gut, and my gut recently told me that I need to make a change in my business. So that's why I know, like, I need to get on a call with someone, whether it's with you guys or with someone else.
Did your God
And
guide you to be in this call?
Yeah.
maybe, yeah, maybe my
Maybe.
yeah, like you know what they say, you can't connect the dots until you look back. So maybe I'm on this call for a reason. I'm pretty sure I am. I hope I am, but I also want to make a good decision. So I want to hear what you guys have.
I get you fully. I will explain you what we have. But if you look back now, why do you think you're in this call?
I think I'm on this call to learn and see what you guys have. And maybe I'm on this call to move forward with you guys. Maybe I'm on this call to learn that you guys aren't going to help me. I'm not sure.
Extremely skeptical prospect. This is right now. It's like, okay, I'll close it up. You just gotta say, okay, what would you feel like you would need to see to really think that this could help you? Well, would probably need to hear you guys maybe talk about this or maybe this or whatever. And then they're literally telling, this is like a hack. I always do this. It's like you just ask, what do you think it will help you? And then they say, oh, wait, I mean, X. I mean, I would like to see what you guys have, but I'll kind of need this. Got it. And then you make a pitch really tailored to this. It's like, oh, surprise. This is what I got. This is really what you needed. Okay. And then it's like, yeah, pretty much. But very good, Tyler. Like, good. It's not like you were completely wrong. I was just like giving you more direction, but good.
I
I like
needed
it.
this. I needed this. I
I
was
thought
getting a bit capped on terms of my skills when I was role playing a lot with the boys. And like I feel like I genuinely needed this to take my game up a notch. And I just had this question like, what if you took the right direction and you went at the prospect, but they kept on deflecting? Like you hit their pain and be like, how does it feel? Or you ask them, what are your thoughts on the fact that you're staying at home with your parents and your wife is there, da 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 da, and then they keep on deflecting. You know, society does this, and then I asked him, "What do you think, regardless of society?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm still a leader, da 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 da," and he kept on deflecting and going into that direction instead of breaking down.
Sometimes it's easier than we think. Why, and this is not just to you, but why all of you boys, you don't really buy this idiotic rationalizations? Why you don't buy those rationalizations? Tell me, any of you.
Because we're not women.
Oh,
Because
jeez. Besides that,
Or it's either what Jared said or the fact that we can essentially say anything. They just pick whatever the rationalization. When we bring God, oh, just God said it. No, you said it to yourself. You just justify it because you don't want to take responsibility. Simple as that.
because they don't want to take responsibility. Okay, that's that. And
Mhm.
also, it's like you guys. I'll break that even down further. You guys are not buying into those rationalizations because you guys are taking responsibility because you guys know that if you don't do it, your life will never change. Okay, that's it. That's it. When you break it down fully into steps, your job, instead of thinking about how to famous it, is just you just tell the prospect, why do you think I'm asking you this? I'm not sure. Well, do you want to stay in this position where you have to deal with X? No. Why not? Because of Y. Got it. The reason I'm asking you this is because if you really want to get out of X, you gotta take self responsibility and realize that, well, this is not God's fault, my fault. It's probably your fault. And that is a tough pill to swallow. Believe me, I know. I had to take it once. But do you want the fact that you're afraid of doing it be the thing that forbids you and robs you the opportunity of getting out of X? Or do you realize and understand what you're saying, what I'm saying, and do you want to move forward and past that? Okay, it's like it's just a bit of leadership, but at the same time, it's just literally explaining how life works. Okay, this is why when I
Mhm.
train you guys, I really explain a lot of mental maturity, even though we're always joking. It's a lot of mental
Mhm.
maturity is like strength because you need it, and you gotta explain that to the prospects so they can understand it, they can move forward.
Mhm.
Otherwise, the prospects will never understand it, and at the end of the day, you're not gonna close the deal if the prospect doesn't take responsibility.
Mhm.
Remember, ownership. Okay, they need to have ownership
Mhm.
of other programs. Is the cop analogy? You will never close people without really the cop analogy. I mean, you could, but it's gonna be difficult as fuck. Yes, that makes
Yeah,
sense. Everyone,
makes a lot of sense.
I have a question.
tell me.
I thought that with this prospect,
Yes,
I thought we were going to take the route of, okay, why were you making no money for 9 months and why did you have to borrow money from your parents?
yes,
Oh, because I thought we were going to attack that and then be like attach that with you're only getting clients from your referrals. Are you afraid that that's going to happen again? And then that's where I was thinking. That's what I
I,
was thinking
I
would be
agree.
key.
I agree. I agree. We really took it far down with the God thing because I was explaining the topic. But if realistically, if I was on the call, this is how I would have done it. I'm gonna role play with myself so I can go fast. It's basically, okay, what do you think God is wants out of you? Well, I think God wants me to win. Why? Well, because of X, Y, and Z. Got it. Do you think God put you into this because of that reason? Maybe, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, we can talk about it 100%. Now, you told me that you had to borrow money from your parents and you're still here. That shows a lot of resilience. I can see why you said that. I can see why you're still in the school, blah, 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 whatever. I really would like to know what happened. Can you break that down for me? I want to see how relevant is this. They're gonna say something. I'm gonna say, okay, why am I going this direction? Because I want to know the priority. We never got a priority. We never got how We never got urgency out of this. Yes, like if I'm genuinely on a call, I would have done it that way. And yes, the thing is that maybe it's a bit complex if we want to tackle everything. But then I will just go back and say, okay, so what do you feel like you kind of need to see? I probably need to see this to see if I can help me. Okay, and then I will do a pitch tailored to that. It's complicated and it's a bit all over the place. I know, but don't get it wrong. I would have asked everything. Yes, or you're still lost.
Yeah.
I'm just amazed at the speed that you take this on, because I understand why my calls are like 50 minutes and shit like that. Because you
Mhm.
just charge straight at it while my brain is still loading, you're already there, and it's fucking astonishing on my side.
Thank you, but at the same time, sometimes it gets complicated because I'm linking multiple teams at the same time, and things like this just happens. So it's like, yeah, it's a double-edged sword in a way. Anyways, boys, mm, this is what we're gonna do now. Very good, Tyler. Very good. W's in the chat for my brother. And what we're going to do now is, gents, next prospect.
I'll go next.
Okay. Jake is next. And then we go Aiden. You're not going to save yourself, Aiden. Okay. I want the three of you to practice this. It might be longer, but yes. Now, Jake is going to be the closer. Who is going to be the brutal prospect?
Wait, can
Weird
I say what
thing.
the offer is first?
Yes.
The offer is to get high quality women and basically teach you how to be an alpha male.
Oh,
That's literally an offer.
That's more fun.
So
who wants to
I
do
know.
that?
So just throwing that out there. The fuck?
We need a
I,
volunteer. Why are you guys doubting this one so much? Aiden, okay. Aiden
Yeah,
race.
I'll give it a try.
Aiden, you gotta be a special prospect. Like, don't just be normal. Don't be normal. Play an interesting personality. Make it
Do you want me
difficult
to
for him.
be a weak ass bitch who struggles with women and all this stuff?
Let's do it.
don't play yourself. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, I'll
Nah.
just be myself. Don't worry about it. I can nail this
I'm
prospect.
joking.
I'll
Jeez.
just
I'm joking.
transform to Aiden 6 years ago when I was obese. I've got this.
When you were
Okay.
lesbian?
God damn it.
When I was lesbian.
Okay. I need 1 minute and we keep going. Okay. Prepare yourself mentally, Aiden. And
One
you too,
minute,
Jake.
Luca's going to make a baby.
1 minute. Nah, that's a lot of time, bro. I don't need a minute. I need 5
He's
seconds
making
of that.
60 babies.
But anyways, let's start. Let's see. Let's see what happens. So, I mean, I'm only going down for I don't know, 1 minute, and then we're good. So, you guys ready to start? Yes.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Aiden,
Hey, Amara, how's it going? Jake, sorry. Hey, Jake, how's it going?
it's going well. Where are you calling me from?
I'm I'm actually calling from the UK. What about you, man?
The UK. Oh, I'm calling you from Dubai, so we're worlds apart right now.
From Dubai. Man, how did you get in that neck of the woods?
I have no idea. I've been here. I've been here a long time. I completely forgot. Anyway, Aiden, I know we're both limited on time. Do you mind if we just jump straight into things?
Yeah, we can do that, man.
All right. So I'll start by asking a few questions to fully understand your situation. If I know for certainty we can help you, I'll walk you through exactly how. Otherwise, I'll be direct and let you know. Fair enough?
No worries, man.
All right. So Aiden, tell me, what led you to book this call with me today?
Well, I'm just kind of a little bit fed up, you know. Like, I've been single for quite a few years now, and I just think I see other people, like my friends are able to get girlfriends and all this kind of stuff, and I'm always kind of sitting on the sidelines, and you know, I need to change that, you know. I've been single for like 7 years, you know, it's It's been a bit of a long 7 years, man.
So you've been single for 7 years and you've gotten to a point where you're fed up because you keep seeing your friends who aren't single and you want to change that.
For sure, man. Like, I mean, wouldn't you feel like in a bit of a similar way if your like friendship group is like able to pick up chicks and whether they sleep with them or not, whether they're getting in and out of relationships or not, just getting sort of like female attention? Would it not make you feel like you'd want to do something about it too?
So not only have you been single for 7 years, you're not even getting female attention.
No, man. I'm I feel like I'm the opposite of the attracting force. It's like the two ends of a magnet that are the same, so they push away. That's literally what it feels like.
What do you mean?
So, you know, I feel like, sometimes I've seen guys and they're just like go into a social surrounding and then the chicks just kind of like gravitate towards these guys and like a bit of a chick magnet sort of thing. And now think of that situation and then reverse every single aspect of it, and then that's me.
That's you for the past 7 years.
Basically, man. I mean, to some degree, I don't really help myself. Like I don't really go outside much. I don't really like socialize. I spend most of my time at home or when I'm working. And, to some degree, you know, I know my physical appearance doesn't help it. I mean, you can see I've got massive double chin and I'm quite a bit overweight actually. I'm only like 5'10" and I weigh more than 100 kilos, man. So, and you can see it's not muscle. I mean, it's just rolls. So it's like I mean, I understand why women don't come near me. So I need to get my shit together.
Boss, I'm gonna have to go downstairs now and be back in like 3 minutes. In the meantime, you're doing something very good and something very bad. The thing you're doing very good is like you're just being a complete imbecile, and that's perfect with this prospect because it's like, what do you mean? That was perfect. It's like you're forcing him to talk because this is a prospect who talks. This is a prospect that talk, talk, talk. He's giving you everything for free, super easy. So is that the case? You can keep being this personality, but the thing you're doing wrong is that you're sounding a bit leading. It's like you've been this for 7 years. It's a bit leading at this beginning on the stage. In the end of the call, you can say something like that. For example, at an objection handle or anything, or maybe later down the discovery when you earn some trust. But right now, if you do it, it's like, nah, I can see it. I can see why you're doing it. It will be way better if instead of kind of challenging like you did, you would have been a bit more curious. Like, sorry, you've been feeling this way, like you're just basically repelling women for the past 7 years. And also, you're matching him, you're matching how he speaks. Therefore, he's going to speak even more. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. Try not to be leading in any way.
Yeah, you were a bit leading on that. So think about what you're going to say. I'll be back in a sec. Just keep going.
Just trying to remember what he said.
I gave you a lot.
I know
He
that.
repelling chicks, basically.
No, he said a lot of things. Repelling chicks. This is what I've been doing for years.
He never leaves the house. It's another
Oh yeah,
important. That's
that's
another
what.
important one.
Yes, yes, that it's that one. So, Aiden, if you know this is what, if you're fed up of this scenario, why haven't you done anything to fix it yourself?
It's a tough question, man. Like, I think sometimes what you know you need to do isn't, how do I put this across? It's like it's not like I don't know what I need to do, but I'm just kind of like stuck in this kind of loop where I just kind of like feel trapped because I already know when I walk into a room that the kind of impact that I'm having on these kind of women is like pushing them away. It's like it's made my confidence just like go to shit, you know? So because I don't have the kind of confidence where I can approach women, then it just kind of leaves me in a place where I think why bother, you know?
So why bother?
Well, that's why
Why?
I kind
No,
of
no,
want to
no, no,
change
no,
it.
no. Make it better. So why bother to be in this call today with me?
Okay.
Specific.
Yeah. All right. So why even bother jumping on a call to fix this with me?
Well, I was doom scrolling a couple of days ago, and there's kind of I had like this bald-headed guy come up on my feed, and he's like pretty strong, and he's like surrounded by chicks, and he's got loads of money, and I was just like, man, why can't I be that guy, you know? And he was like shouting at the camera for some reason because he was just angry. I don't know. And he was like, you can be a someone, and girls aren't gonna come near you and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, it kind of hit me a bit here. And I was like, I need to get my life sorted because it's not getting any better.
And what have you done so far since you saw that video in terms of trying to get your life better?
Uh,
Now,
I
why do you think that was so impactful to you? Or why why was
Yeah,
that
yeah,
video the
again,
reason that made you to
let me
book this
phrase it.
call? Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So that video, Aiden, why did that have such an impact on you?
because it felt like this guy with I don't know, maybe a few million followers, probably. It's like he was completely shouting at me, like he was mad at me because I'd got myself into this situation. And I was like, damn, this bald-headed motherfucker is actually talking to me. And I was like, ah. So then because it didn't feel like a generic message, yeah, I'd probably say it probably hit me a little bit harder, than maybe some other content would.
Okay. And since then, when did this happen?
Nope.
Just a few,
Nope.
I
You
want
could
to ask the
say
same question I asked
you,
earlier, which
you
is,
could just give him commitment. Like, I'll show you how I'll do it. Okay, Aiden, that I understand that, but I'm also seeing this as a red flag. Can I explain you why?
please, man. I'm here to get help.
Okay. So you haven't gotten help in a long time from what I'm seeing, 7 years, and just because you saw one video, you're jumping into a call with me now. How how is that going to be enough for you to actually change your life? I mean, it's just one video.
I think throughout this kind of 7 years of a hellhole, I wouldn't say that it's just one video that would have an impact.
How so?
Like both of my eyes work, and it's like I understand the situation I'm in, and I mean, I'm not exactly dumb either, and sure, it's not great I'm in this situation, but when I kind of look at it realistically, if I carry on as I am, I'm just going to continue to be all of this fucking mess, you know? So it was just kind of like that was probably the the cherry on the top, you know? Like I don't go out, I don't have this confidence. I'm just kind of probably deep in my own mind all the time, and there's no sort of real happiness. And then I just had this guy shouting at me, telling me it's all my own fault. And if I want to if I want to get to where I want to be and be able to talk to chicks or be in shape and be somewhat attractive, then I'm the only one that can do something about it. And it was just like, I have to do it. But
Do you
then
see?
I didn't mean to interrupt you there. I was just like,
You go.
but I feel like I've got to this point where I'm just like so, so lost and I don't really know where to start.
Do you see how much we're getting in depth in here? Now, my next question would be, why would you allow yourself to become this mess?
I think just kind of like this depression and anxiety has just kind of taken over my life and ruined everything for me and just kind of pushed me into this narrow hole of darkness where it was just easier for me to accept the fate I've been living and leave it to grow worse, as bad as it sounds, than it was to try and fix it, you know? So now I take the medication that they give me and I just keep going on with my day, you know?
Now, I'll leave you to continue now, Jake. Think about a question. But my point is, just because I got that question out of him, do you see the difference in the response? Like you were taking it this direction, it went this way. But because I said that question, which is basically, I wanted to get ownership out of him. That's why I said, okay, to me, it's a red flag that you're only here after watching one video. And it's like, no, it hasn't been one video. It's been a lot. I allow myself to be a mess and blah, blah, blah. It's like, do you see all the answer that he just gave me just because I asked one thing? Do you guys see the power
Mm.
of really, really being present? Because if you're really present, you can realize he's on a call just because of one video from Tate. Really? And I catch that because I was super present. So my point is, if you didn't catch that, you're not present enough. So now that he told you that, if you're not sure what question to ask, you can literally tell me. But what do you want to say now, Jake?
I Aiden, could you repeat the last bit? You're taking some sort of medication, or did I misunderstood that?
Yeah, man. When things kind of like started to go like downhill and I just, you know, well, I don't know if you know, if I'm honest with you, but I kind of got to this point where I just I fell like into this hole and there was like no way out. So I went to the doctors and they were like, you know, you're like depressed and you have anxiety, so we're gonna give you these drugs to help you because you're ill. And you know, this is just something that happens. And so I said thank you. And now I'd like to think that my brain is in a better place than what it was because because of these magical drugs they've given me.
The magical drugs they gave you because they told you this is something that just happens.
It's the way of the world, man. You know, I mean, it's everywhere, like on the news and all the statistics about all the people who now have depression and anxiety and all these mental illnesses, and it just seems like I'm one of the unfortunate casualties that's landed up in this situation.
And do you accept that?
It's not. Wait, wait, wait. Let me rephrase that to make it even better. Do you want to be one of those unfortunate personalities?
Um, I feel maybe to some degree, I feel like there's for the first time in a long time, I feel like there's this small piece of hope that I'm just trying to reach, you know? And it's like I feel like I've been one of those unfortunate people for so long who's just kind of become a number in the system who suffers with XYZ. And living that kind of life isn't isn't putting me to where I want to be. And it's like, sure, they tell me the drugs are going to make me better, but I've been on these drugs for a long time, and you know, I'm overweight, and I don't go outside. I don't have the confidence, like, bro, I don't, I don't even like if there's a pretty girl in the coffee shop, I won't even order my coffee from there. I'll try and go somewhere else. Like this, yeah, I'm just avoiding women to like save the hassle of any kind of rejection, I feel.
No, y- So, for how long have you been taking these medications for?
Boss,
I'd
boss,
say
boss, boss. Before you go, very good, very good, very good, Jake. Wrong, Latoya. Wrong. I'm seeing you literally what you're putting in the chat every single time. You're being super aggressive. Call out his victim mentality. Do you think this is just something that it just happens? It's like, or do you want to take the easy route? Why go down this hard? You're being very aggressive. You don't have to be aggressive with this prospect. He's literally about to
He's crying
cry.
his heart out.
Like, dude, no, I don't need to. I just need to give him like I just need to ask information questions just like Jake did, and the prospect is just gonna keep destroying himself. This is like easy. So no, don't be aggressive. That could backfire. So, anyways, I wanted to say that. Aiden?
the hardest thing right now is trying not to laugh, being a victim like this. I'm finding it really difficult.
Ah, you're playing
Should have
well.
been an
You're doing it very well.
um, is it question time? Have you got to ask me something? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, you
yeah.
asked me how long the drugs. So man, I'd probably say maybe a bit more than about 5 years or so.
And what impact has that had in terms of supposedly improving your life, like the doctor told you?
Even better. Make him realize how bad it is. Okay, so you've been taking this drug for this amount of time. How much did your life improve so far?
Um, I would say probably negative improvements. Well, is it negative? I don't really know. I don't because I don't know because I haven't come off these. I don't know how much I'll fall apart if I do come off them, because right now I'm still alive, I'm still functioning and doing human things, and I don't know what's going to happen up in here if I stop taking my drugs and everything kind of hits home.
Sorry, you said you're all right.
Yeah, I'm too good at acting, man. This is killing me.
All right. So you said you don't want to fall apart and acting human. What do you mean by that?
Well, I'm still around. I'm still working and doing things. Whereas, you know, some people with depression, they come off their drugs and then, you know, they're they're gone. Whether they're in like a mental hospital or, you know, some people decide to just end things altogether. And, that's not my situation. And maybe the drugs are keeping me here, So to some degree, I kind of feel grateful for that.
So are you waiting for you to be at that stage where you're in a
Wait,
mental hospital or even worse?
no, of course not. I mean, if that was important to me, then I would have just said fuck the drugs, and then I'd have just tried to raw dog it or something. But no, I kind of trust what the doctors say. They get paid their big salaries because they're the experts and they deal with people with situations maybe like mine, maybe not like mine. So I went to them for help and thankfully I'm still here, you know.
So from what I understand, the only help they gave you is you still being alive,
I mean, it's better than the alternative,
which is
not being alive.
so for
Get to
how
the point
long will
now.
you keep
Get to the point.
so for how long will you keep relying on the doctor's prescription to just keep you alive?
I'll show you. Aiden, why are you in this call?
Because right now, I don't really see necessarily the path to getting me out of this. Like, I, I don't know whether the drugs are keeping me here or not. I don't realistically know what kind of an impact it's having on me. But when somebody's, I think it hit me a little bit hard when that guy was saying that depression isn't real. And it kind of, it kind of made me feel a little bit upset because then I was like, well, then what's all this shit that I've been feeling for all this time? And I know that
What
I
are
feel
you
maybe
looking
deep
for?
down,
What are you looking for?
I basically want the opposite of what my life is now, you know, like I want to be in in shape and I want to be approachable to women or be it for women to be able to approach me and, you know, have that kind of confidence and be that kind of be quote unquote that guy. And I just know that I'm so far from that. I don't know how to get there.
Do you think you can find direction towards that by being in this call?
Yeah, man.
Why is that specifically?
I like the way I like the way that this guy pres presents that you can become the person you want to be, you know. And it's like not many people have really spoken to me like that because, you know, I go to the doctor and it's not my fault. These kind of things just happen. And, you know, well, maybe you don't know, sorry, but some people I would say probably affirm my situation and it's like, you know, these things happen or, you know, don't worry about your body. You know, you're just a bit chunky, you're not fat. And it's like I can only be lied to for so long.
It looks like you're done with that bullshit.
I feel like I have to be
Why?
because everything that's been fed up to this point has all the things I've listened to other people say or the environment that's grown around me, it's like none of it has helped me get better to where I want to be.
Do you think this is a step forward into that direction?
I genuinely do.
Pause for everyone. As you can see, I am a bit leading now. Like I am. But if I don't, this call is going to take 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I'm being leading towards a direction that he clear. It's not like I am just guessing out of my fucking ass. It's like, no, I'm just literally reading the obvious. Now, he's not saying it directly, but if I don't help him and push him a bit, It's like this is gonna be super long. Literally, what I am doing is like I'm just constantly pulling him back into the straight line route. Okay, it's like get back here, get back. I'm basically Scorpion in this call. It's like get over here. That's literally me to this whole questions. Okay, it's like boom, boom, boom. I'm bringing him back to the straight line. It's like I'm pushing, I'm pushing, I'm pushing. Okay, so yes, everyone, that makes sense for everyone.
Yeah, Luca, a
Yeah,
question
tell me.
like when do we know when to go into that straight line and know how much or whether we extracted enough pain to move forward?
Well, the thing is that in this case, you're getting pain. It's pretty obvious. I mean, you're getting a lot of
Yeah.
pain in here. But the thing is that what the fuck is that chat? Anyways, the thing is that we're getting pain. It's pretty obvious, but this is taking too long. Like I think all of us can realize it. This is taking like too long. It's going very slow. And if it goes too slow, there is a rule in sales, guys, that is that the longer your call, the less chances of closing the people. Okay. And no, with that, I'm not saying that you should try to close people in under 10 minutes. No. But what I am saying is that if a call really drags out, you're literally in the red zone, in the negative zone. And the prospects start to lose their minds. It's like they just start going somewhere else mentally. They're not that concerned. They don't get the attention, and eventually, it's only hurting you. Even if you're talking about the pain should be precise. This should be like a doctor thing. Okay, it's like this guy is suffering. I can see why. I understand why. I can see the ramifications of it. Let's just cut it off. Let's see how we can prescribe a medication that can help him. Boom, let's do it. It should be short and punchy. It shouldn't be like an exaggeration. The pain that you're getting from the calls is a pain that you're expanding and making sure the prospects can see it clearly. It's not a pain that once the prospect sees it, you're like, okay, let's just keep going and keep squeezing and keep squeezing and keep squeezing. Because if you just keep doing that, the call is going to drag out too long. The prospect is going to start crying and completely go somewhere else or maybe quit. Or it's like, just no. What you really want to do is just make sure the prospect sees that he's fucked. And this guy, he sees it. He sees it. He's 100% fucked. He knows it. He wants to change. So I'm going to help him move forward. How would you close a prospect like this? 100% with leadership. Do all of you understand why or not?
He's lost because he's lost.
Because
Because
he's
he's a soy
lost?
boy.
Exactly. And because he never has pretty much has done nothing. Okay. This, by the way, Andronator, this is an exception. Do you remember the call that we had, Andronator, that I told you that you lift a man by putting weight on his back and you lift a woman by rising her up? You know, like if I want to lift all of you guys, I'm going to tell you, you're fucking faggots, that you're not successful, that you're not even making this amount of money. And you guys will be like, fuck, he's right.
It's like
Okay.
Aiden's example with Andrew Tate.
Exactly. That lifts you up. But in this situation, and finishing the point before I go into that, and in the to a chick, I say that I'm probably gonna piss her off. Like, what are you so mean? It's like not all of them clearly, but the majority will be like, okay, this is making some weird noise to me. But if you say, I know you can do it, I believe you can. Do you believe you can? Does your family believe you can? It's like you're empowering. That's way better for them. But in this case, even though the first trigger with Aiden was the fact that he saw this external motivation and that got him there. Now, after how much he broke up, like he's literally dying right now. Now you got to move him into leadership mode, saying, kind of like with empowerment, more is like, what do you want to do? Do you believe you can make it? I believe I can make it. How much longer do you want to wait until you actually prove yourself right? Okay, that will be the angle that I will be taking. This is like a reversal of that. But again, it's a very special situation because it's a very emotional man and blah blah blah. It's different. Usually prospects are not like this, even less considering they could be a man. Usually the dude is like, yeah, I mean, I really hate this life. And it's like, okay, do you just want to keep living knowing that your friends are fucking all these chicks and you're not? It's like, fuck, that's like stab, you know? But with this guy, yes, that would work, but it's probably gonna make him cry and just adopt a fetus position and cry on the floor. We don't want that. I want him to take action. That makes sense? Are you all following with this, or I made it too complicated?
Yes,
No, no.
sir.
I've deliberately tried to do it so that nothing is my fault. So that's yeah.
Yeah, Amro, you wanted to say something too?
Yeah, show them enough pain that this is clearly an issue, but don't break them to the point that they just lose hope in life.
Yes, like there is one thing as overdoing it. If you start just smashing, slamming him, like beating the shit out of him, you're gonna overdo it, and this prospect is not gonna take action because there's an important part in sales that you gotta install doubt into people, into why they cannot make it without your help. But if you put too much doubt, if you put too much difficulty into the stuff, they're just gonna believe that they cannot do it in period, no matter if even God is helping them. And this guy's like one step closer to that. It's like we're this far. So I don't want to take it to that far with him. But do you guys see that this is more like a special case? In the majority of the cases, I would have probably not do this. I would just beat the shit out of him. Like, dude, okay, you're telling me that for 7 years you haven't got laid. Do you want to continue with that? No. Why do you think that is? Well, because I'm a fat piece of shit. Okay. Are you ready to change that? I am. Why? Because of this. Okay. Do you see how it's like more direct? With this guy, it was a bit softer, but I'm still going and taking him into that direction. That's why I'm always saying, boys, it's like assume formlessness. It's never the same. Never. You got to be able to read the room. And it's a different instrument. This guy is a guitar, and another calls, you're going to have a violin, and so on. So it's like, it's different. You cannot treat everything the same thing. Yes? Do you all follow me so far?
Yep.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
What is, let's give like 5 more minutes and then you go, Aiden. Jake, what would you feel like you could ask, or what is the direction you want to take this call? Just for me to make sure you're doing the right thing.
What was I just remember the last bit where we were just leading him to feel that he needs help and this is the right place to do it.
Yes.
I can't remember the exact questions, but I remember that was the direction we were taking it at.
Yes. Therefore, if that's what we did and that was accurate, what will be the next thing?
I'm not following the
He
question.
he believes that this is his way out. He literally told me. Now, what's the next thing I should know?
What we should know?
No. Why? He believes that this
Oh,
is
why
his
we're
way
the
out.
right. Yeah.
Okay. Why? Why does he believe that? Give it a shot.
Hmm.
Ask him that.
Okay. So Aiden, given that you believe you need help with this, what makes you believe that this is the right place to do it?
If I'm totally honest, like I haven't really done a crazy amount of research into getting my life on track. This has kind of been a spur of the moment kind of thing. And then crazy thing, right? I don't know if you ever had this, but it's like I saw this bald-headed guy telling me that I'm useless and everything's my own fault. And then it kind of started to make me think, well, what if everything that's happened is because of me? And then I've thought about things, and then funny enough, the next day I start seeing like adverts, well, particularly your ad with your guy and the way he's talking, and he had a case study about somebody who was really overweight and now turned into a chick magnet. And I thought, you know, maybe this is what I need.
Answering you, Liam. Let's just go. What were you gonna ask him?
I was gonna ask him if you'd like me to show you what we provide. Basically transition to the pitch.
No. Ask him. Okay, you sound a bit hesitant still because he still is. So it's like, what got you to say, and you just make double tie it. It's like, what led you? What is taking you to be in this call, and why do you think this could be the solution? Make him sell himself. Like, just keep going on that angle multiple times, especially with a prospect like this. And he will tell, well, because of this and blah blah blah. And then it's like you just keep going on that direction. Yeah, what makes you say that? Oh, this okay. It couple iterations more, and then maybe you can tie it down with another pre-handles. And honestly, what I would do after those two probably would be, what would it be worth to you to actually feel like a man again? That's like a slap in the face. And then how much longer are you gonna stay in a situation where you feel like this? I can, man. I can. Well, okay, cool. Pitch. Pre-handle a couple things. Pitch. That makes sense.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Questions on this? Nope.
Yes.
Cool.
Luca, do you usually ask the why us question before have reached the point where you don't want to stay another day in this situation?
Yeah, always. He can only help you. Okay. You don't want to be in this situation anymore. Why is the solution to be around us, to work with us? It's a I mean, if I frame it like that, it's a bit leading, I'm not gonna lie. I probably wouldn't say it word by word like that. But it can only give me two things. It can give me a very good response, like, well, I mean, I want to work with you guys because of this. Like, okay, he's selling himself. Or maybe the process would be a bit like Joel, like he did. He's like, well, I mean, I'm not sure yet, but I'll have to see what you guys have. And in that case, I can just ask, okay, what are the things that got your attention? Well, you guys do this. And now he's selling himself again. And then I will go into pitching stuff. That makes sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I was just asking in terms of the order. Do you usually ask the why us question before have you reached the point? That question?
It really depends on the conversation, honestly. In the majority of the cases, yes, I would ask that. But it really depends. It genuinely depends on what we're talking because he just maybe brought it up before by himself. It's like, okay, I might as well ask it. If it's nowhere connected in the conversation, I'm just going to ask, okay, and out of curiosity, just for me to understand, what led you to say we could be the guys who help you? Okay. And then you just link it. It can only help you more. I mean, the guy's already interested. That's why he's in a call with me. So in the worst case, you can extract why he decided to jump into the call. It's like he's saying out loud that we are good at this and this and this. All right.
Cool. And would it make sense in this conversation to ask a bit of a leading question? Let's say you felt 100% confident this program would help you, it's the right fit for you, and I gave you the opportunity to join today. Would you take it?
It depends on the case. In some cases, I don't say that. In some cases, if I give you the opportunity, would you do it? 100%. With this prospect, it doesn't feel like it's that needed, at least so far. I will probably use that type of question with prospects who tells me that I'm kind of salesy or maybe leading. It's like, no, man, I'm not selling you on anything. It's quite the opposite, actually. If you realize my questions are, do you have the time to do this? Are you sure you want to do this? It's like I'm just pushing you away. I want to make sure you really want to do this so you can succeed. And then I would say, okay, what you're saying kind of makes sense to me. If I give you the opportunity to join, would you be really committed to this? Yes. Why? Because of this. Do you see how it fits better in that case?
Yeah.
That would be my golden rule. Sometimes I could use it with people like that if I just fucking feel like it. Again, guys, I don't want you to be boxed. It's like, oh, I cannot do this or I have to do this. Like, no, it doesn't really work that way. Not really. Yes?
100%. Just to add on that, something interesting I found with that question.
Mm.
I'm usually asking it, maybe I ask it too much, but sometimes I found that the prospect says, yeah, I mean, probably I'd take the chance, but maybe I guess I just had to think about this for a while. And then they reveal that question before I even go into the pitch, and then I can handle that. So I found the
That's
question
true.
to being good in that way as well.
Yeah, 100%. If they tell you that, it's like, oh, thank you for being honest with me. What would you need to think? In that case, you can. That's literally the only case that someone tells you, "I want to think about this." You tell, "Oh yeah, what do you want to think?" In that case, is yes, you could do it. After that, you drop them the price and they give you the, "I need to think about it." You cannot say, "Oh, what do you want to think about?" It's like, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say, "Oh yeah, absolutely, you want to think about this." I mean, it makes sense. I just haven't given you enough information for not to. It's like, nah, what the fuck is that? Don't say that either. Or, may I share a perspective? Heavy is the head who wears the crown. Don't do those. Okay, those are forbidden, guys. For fuck's sakes. So yes, now, all good, everyone. Great.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Good performance, Jakey. I liked it. Nice. Very well. You definitely do not have the problem that you told me that you were having. You don't. It's literally you being gay. Stop being gay. You don't have that problem. Now, let's advance. Aiden is going to be the closer. The closer. Literally.
Let me go for a
Literally.
wee.
Yes.
Oh,
Go.
same. Can we take a break, like 5 minute break? I've been holding this for 2 hours. I didn't want to miss my turn.
All right. Goes. Boys, take five. Not more than five, because then I have another call, as in another channel that we have to do. We can practice more if you guys want. Mm, I want you to think about who wants to be the prospect for Aiden, and I want you to make him suffer. Whoever it is, make him suffer. So, anyways, I'll see you boys in a sec.
Wait, what am I even closing for?
That's a great
You tell
question.
me.
You tell us.
I don't know. I'm not on any offers.
Skill issue.
Skill
Yeah,
issue.
it's good. You
240 CI.
Okay.
an offer about I'm a homosexual and I'm trying to like unconvert.
No, bro.
What is it?
That's crazy.
Let's do that. I like it. So you are basically an expert that helps homosexuals convert into what?
Heterosexuals.
Into, oh my god. I'm
It's
definitely getting
basically
canceled.
Let's just
I'm
do
Using
40 CI. Let's just do
yeah.
fucking 40 CI.
I'm
Holy
unique
it's
shit.
mechanism is
basically you,
shock.
Aiden.
Shock
It's
therapy.
basically you, where you went from
Shock
this
therapy.
lesbian phase to this
I
bisexual
am
phase to
use dark psycho. Oh, no. I'm gonna get so canceled. This
Let's
is
just do 40 CI, fuck's sake.
okay, but still play an interesting prospect. All right,
Yeah, well.
Aiden, you ready?
Yeah, let's go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Liam, can you hear me?
Oh, hey.
Liam, I can't see you. Do you have a camera connected?
Can you
Aha.
hear me? Oh, I'm back. Hey, man. What's up, bro?
All is good. I can hear you now. You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Yep.
Cool. I don't know, I don't know, thanks. The internet's quite laggy. I don't know if that's your end or if that's my end.
That's your end.
Okay. Is now a good time to have this call? It looks like you might be a bit
Yeah,
busy
man.
outside.
Yeah, man. No, it's great.
You sure?
How are you today? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Where are you calling me from?
I'm actually calling from Ethiopia right now.
Ethiopia. Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Never been from that way. I'm all the way up in the UK.
Yeah. Oh wow. That's crazy, man.
Man, your internet's really not good. You sure this is a good time to have your call?
Let me change my Wi-Fi real quick, man. You're clear on my end, so
Nah, man, you're super choppy.
I'm trying.
So
Nah,
is there a desk you can come sit at? You know,
right now. Hang on, let me. All right, is that better?
a little bit.
Cool. So yeah, tell me what's up with everything. Like, how does it work? What's the cost?
Well, first of all, Liam, I just want to run you through a little bit of how the school's gonna work, basically. So, what I want to do, Liam, I'm gonna reschedule this call because it looks like right now, man, you're in
Why?
the bathroom.
No. This is just my office.
Bro, this really doesn't look like your office, man.
Just take my word for it, man. Like, yeah, it's my office.
This 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 call is like quite serious about
Okay, I
whether
can
we can
move.
help you like change your life, and I kind of want to
Jeez,
make
bro, I
sure
can move.
you're in the right
Honestly,
kind of
man.
situation to have
Stop
the
being.
call.
You don't need it. You don't need it. Like, it's my own house. Like, I should be able to take the call where I'm comfortable.
You in a better place now?
I don't know. You tell me. You seem to be able to. You seem to be deciding it for me.
That I want to have be able to have a proper conversation with you where you're not distracted and we can actually talk about
I wasn't
whether
distracted.
we can help you.
Actually, I was ready to have the call. You were the one who was distracted. But look, I'm just ready to get started. Like, I don't have a crazy amount of time to chat. Like, I got things to do. So, tell me what you got.
Okay, man. So how this is going to work is I'm just going to ask you a few questions. I want to understand your situation right now, where you are with copywriting, where you're looking to get to, and if the 4DCI can help you with that with certainty, then we can discuss the next steps. And if it's not, then equally we can go our separate ways, and there's no hard feelings. Does that sound fair enough?
Yeah, I like that. And likewise, if I see something that I don't like, I'll go my separate ways as well. And I guess the biggest thing that I want to learn from you guys is exactly right now, what is the price that you guys have for the program? And like, what are the different options? So if you can just run me through everything, that'd be great. I'll shoot you yes or no, and then we can make it happen.
Well, to be straightforward with you, Liam, right now, like right now the price is zero. I have nothing to offer you. I don't know
Oh,
anything about
great.
your situation or anything of what you're trying to achieve. So I have nothing to offer to you.
Oh,
Let's
so
pause.
wait, the price is zero, but
Let's pause. Let's pause. Actually, I love that. This was great on so many levels. Liam, heads off. Why? Let's break down everything so you can understand. First of
That
all,
was challenging.
stop. Yeah, Liam actually did it very well. First, stop saying the price is zero. I know where you got that from. Stop. Stop. Because you're probably gonna get, if you're gonna give a response to that, like someone who is like Liam, they're probably gonna say that, oh great, it's free. Like you might as well get that answer. So don't go for that. The second thing is what Liam did multiple times, even though he's a shitty prospect, he's multiply giving you a lot of times to take back control, but you have not used any single one of them. You should have just started saying, man, yeah, you're just not taking this seriously at all. That's it. You got angry, you try to talk to her. It's like, no, man, you're not taking this seriously at all. Well, why is that? Well, you're jumping, you're walking around all over the place. You're not even have good Wi-Fi. Did you just sit in your bathroom? What the fuck, bro? If you're not gonna take this seriously, it's fine, dude. It's fine. We can just leave it here. Oh, what do you mean, dude? If you want to take this seriously, find a nice place. Let's have a nice conversation. If not, we can go both go part ways, and that's fine. I don't care. All right. That's it. You don't have to try to battle, try to see what you can say or like the perfect word track to get out of this. Like, dude, you're not taking this seriously. If you're not, I'm not going to do it either. And we could just leave it now. That's it. Very simple. Okay. So, mm, yeah, try to do that. Try to do that. I want to see how you do it. And let's see what Liam does. Let's take a little bit from there.
So what am I pretending that Liam's walking around and stuff?
Yeah, I mean,
Going,
Liam is just fucking around all over the place.
okay. Liam, if right now you're not taking this seriously, and if you genuinely want to have a conversation and for why ever you booked this call, then we can do that. But if you're not going to take it seriously, then we can just end the call here.
No, I'm taking it seriously. Like, I'm taking it seriously. I just like was trying to find the right spot to take the call from. It's that simple.
Well, from what I can see, my side, you're like looking around, you're moving your phone, and you're kind of looking everywhere other than here. So,
So because I'm moving my phone and not what that means we have to end the call. I'm so confused.
we here at the full DCI, we take the calls with the copywriters who are really serious about trying to
Aiden,
take.
your answer is yes. You're moving all over the place. That's not taking it seriously. If you can leave the
uh,
phone in a place, you can sit, you can listen to me, and you can talk to me like we're equals. I can see if I can help you. If not, we can leave it here. That's your answer.
just be more blunt.
Yes. No need to give explanations to a dickhead. Just be blunt. Be straightforward.
Uh, so
Try it again.
so Liam, I can see you're not taking this seriously right now. If you're genuinely not serious, not interested about having a conversation, then we can end the call here and just go our separate ways.
I mean, you don't even know anything about me. I'm sitting here. I have the phone ready. I came to the call on time. Like, I'm ready to go, man. I don't know what's going on with you.
And you've been walking around, jumping around in your garden. You've been sitting on the toilet. This is not serious stuff, man.
I mean, that was my office, but like, I was just trying to find the best place to have the call. Like, as I said, I'm a busy guy. I'm doing stuff. Maybe that's something you guys can help me at the 40CI with. But like, I mean, we're only like 3 minutes into the call, so I was just trying to find the best place to be. I don't know why you're. It sounds like you're about to kick me off or something.
Well, I'm
Hello?
lost. I am lost.
It's
Um,
fine. It's like, okay. Do you want to take the conversation seriously now? Do you want to start now? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Let's start.
okay. Okay, so now you found the right place to take the call. Are you serious now? You generally want to have a conversation?
Yeah, man. I was always serious. Like, let's do it.
Right, okay. So, Liam, what we're going to do on this call is I'm going to ask you a few questions. I want to get an understanding of your situation, where you're at with copywriting right now, and I want to understand a bit more of where you want to get to, what you're trying to achieve, and then we can see if the 4DCI can actually help you with that. And if it can, we can talk about that, and then if it won't, I'll just be direct with you and tell you, and we can go our separate ways, and there's no hard feelings. Does that sound fair enough?
Sure. I don't know why, like, half this call we've been talking about, like, oh, do we need to leave it here, go our separate ways? Like, but yeah, sure.
Man, I just don't want you to be distracted all over the place when this could be a serious decision.
Okay.
Cool. So, first of all, Liam, tell me, why did you book this call with me today?
Yeah. Well, like I just saw like the ad and I thought it was really, really good for, Tyson. Not only is he handsome, but he seems to know what he's talking about. I saw a few different testimonials as well. And essentially, like where it all started is, right now I'm 22 years old. So back in 2003, I was born. And essentially from there, I've just my whole life, it's just like I really wanted to strive to be the best I can be. I can even I can even walk through everything like through my whole years if you like, really. But from there, essentially, like I tried a few different things like e-com, drop shipping, and I think copywriting is really good just for a few reasons. I can actually list. I got about 20 reasons in my head, which I think copywriting is really good. But yeah, I mean, like copywriting is great. I think it's good. Tyson's good. I think this could really help me because like I want to get some income stream and like go to different places. I really want to go to Vietnam. That's like a dream of mine. And yeah, let's make it happen.
There's a lot to unpack there, Liam. So you're saying, sorry, I just want to run through a little bit of a recap there to make sure I'm understanding a bit of your situation. So you, first of all, you saw our ad and you're interested in Tyson and he's handsome. Um, then you saw some testimonials, and then you're 22 years old, back in 2003, you were born. You want to go to Vietnam, and you've tried a couple of other online business
Boss,
models like
boss, boss,
e-commerce
boss, boss. You don't have to
for
memorize. You don't have to memorize the stuff. None of you have to, honestly. When you do the recap, you have to do a recap on what you understood, not repeating back what they say. Don't make, there's a difference in repeating back what they say and understanding. So literally my recap here would be got it. So you think copy is the best. You tried multiple things and there's a lot of things that you want to go that I want you to do with copy, such as traveling to Vietnam. That sounds about right. You see? It's like I'm
Yep.
making it sense. That's all I'm doing. I'm not repeating because also you don't have to repeat the nonsense that they say. Just understand, especially in a case like this. Okay.
Okay, Liam. So it's essentially you you've tried a couple of other business models like ecom, and you've come to the conclusion that copywriting is the best. Does that sound right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And what, after your experience with doing something like e-commerce, what's actually brought you to this decision that copywriting could really work for you?
Well, I mean, I actually used to do like you, I can see. I don't know if it's your first day or not or something, like, but I actually used to do sales as well, but it was corporate sales. It was like cold calling people, like, um, bit of inbound, bit of outbound. I just found that really boring. Copywriting is like just chill. I get to work at the laptop. Like I don't have to dress up. I can like be naked. That's important for me. I can work from my office, and yeah, it's mainly about the lifestyle.
Okay, I get you. It's like out of everything you've just said, is it like really my experience really relevant to helping you get to where you want to go with copywriting right now?
Wait, what do you mean?
Well, you're saying that you have a background in corporate sales, and then you're talking about my experience, but it's like I'm trying to help you and find out what you're trying to achieve, and you're trying to talk to me or about my situation. That's not really going to help us move forward.
Wait, what? What are you referring to?
But you started out by saying that you're in corporate sales and you don't know what my level of experience is. And that's just not really relevant when I'm trying to learn about you so that I can see if we can help you to really get your copywriting career to where you want it to be.
Well, I'm just making conversation with you. I'm just like talking to you like I would with anyone. Like, did I hurt your feelings? Like, I didn't mean to.
No, it's all good, man. I just want to be as direct with you as possible so that we can get you heading in the direction of whether we can actually help you here.
How I would say
Yeah, I
that.
mean, yeah.
I'm
How I
so
would
cooked
say
with
that.
this.
Now, what I would say is, okay, do you believe disrespecting me is going to help you close more clients and become more successful in copy? Like, that will literally be my answer. And he will play dumb, and I'll say, dude, you said this specifically. Do you
Was
think
I
that?
right to call it out?
Yeah, yeah. I will fucking call that out way more direct than you. I would just say, do you think disrespecting me is going to help you make more money? What do you mean? I haven't said anything. Dude, you literally said X, Y, and Z. You said that once more, and we're going to part ways, like we discussed. And it's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I am not the one trying to make more money with copy right now. If you want my help, I'll give it to you. If you want to act superior, go act superior. It's all good, man. But you're not going to do it with me. And that's how you set the ground. It's like, that's the limit. Okay. But you're letting him still step all over you. You're still allowing him to do so. The motherfucker just disconnected. Jesus. Anyways, the
How did you word it? Do you really think that disrespecting me
is
is
gonna help you
gonna?
make more money. It's literally it. This fucking Liam, dude. Anyways, the point is, him disrespecting you like that. You cannot allow it. You're being too nice. You're being too nice. Now, maybe Liam is the perfect prospect for you to learn this. You're hardly gonna get a prospect like this. Like hardly gonna get a prospect like this. I only got like two in my whole life. It's difficult, but if you do, you cannot allow yourself to be disrespected. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want you to show up with in the calls with the mindset of, okay, I gotta be mean, I gotta be aggressive. It's like, no, I can promise you that you have like this talent to sound very agreeable. Okay, like you do sound very agreeable, and that would help you a lot to build trust and create it. But I don't want you to be. I don't want you to try to flip that out and force to be aggressive, or just fully and solely play on being agreeable and nice, because otherwise people will walk all over you, or they will just maintain their rationalizations, and you're never going to be able to challenge them. You got to get more into the habit of challenging people. You have to. I can see
I
it's difficult. Like really.
I can be like super blunt as a person. It's just I don't really know how specifically to apply it. And it's like I know I can overdo on tonalities where I'm trying to be more like better. So that's why I'm trying I don't know how blunt I can be kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Without just coming across like a dickhead.
Be blunt. The guy just disrespected you. Be blunt. Don't be afraid of that. Anyways, let's keep
I
a
know.
little bit more. Keep going a little bit more, and then I'm out. Keep
So
going.
do you
No,
want
no,
us to
no.
back
Just move forward. Like Liam, keep going, or any of you just keep going. I want to see where this goes quickly.
I'm a little bit lost of where we're at. I can't really remember. Liam, what was
Just
the
like
last
run
thing
the
you said?
discovery from the top. I just gave you a yapathon about a bunch of random stuff that didn't make sense. And then I mentioned I used to be in corporate sales and I want to do something that I said my main reason is for lifestyle and whatever. Just like run through the checklist or discovery and see where it goes.
Okay.
So
So,
far, I just told you a bunch of nonsense.
well,
Aiden, just ask him this. I'll do it, and you just catch up, Aiden. You answer to me, Liam. Okay, Liam,
Hmm.
I'm kind of lost right now. Why are you in this call?
Because I want to improve my lifestyle, and I think copywriting is the best way.
right. Okay. And so you think copywriting is the way to improve your lifestyle? Well, what's help? Why have you come to that conclusion?
Um, Well, like, why not? I mean, like, hey, you're working with Tyson as well. Like, remote work, being able to work whenever I want, being able to be comfortable, being able to work, like, wearing what I want, being where I want, making money online. Like, yeah, let's get it, man. Yeah.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit about like your current situation right now. Are you not able to work from where you want? Are you unable to wear the clothes that you want to wear?
No, I am. No, I am. I just want to be able to no, I have no complaints right now. I just want to be able to like improve the situation. You know, it can always be better.
Okay. If you had no complaints about
Oh,
your whole situation,
no, 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 no. So, because the answers are not good and this is going to be difficult, the best thing that you can do right now is go into interrogation mode. Okay. How many clients, for how long have you been doing copy? How many clients have you gotten? How much money have you made? Do you get it? Like, that's the best thing you can do right now.
just go into data gathering.
Yes.
Okay, so talk to me about your current copywriting situation. Like how many clients are you working with currently?
None.
None at the moment. Okay. How many clients have you worked with in the past?
I had a free client, but it didn't go anywhere and was free. So yeah.
Okay. And how long ago was it that you started copywriting?
I started copywriting 17 days ago.
17 days ago. Okay. And
Yeah.
so far, what have you been using to help you learn the skill of copywriting?
GPT.
Just GPT.
Yes, sir. New GPT-5's given me some good tips, really got me off the ground, but I don't know, maybe I think I need something to take me a bit further.
Okay, so if you've only been using GPT to learn, oh sorry,
You only been doing copywriting for 17 days and you are now in a call so that you can join a mentorship so that you could work directly with Tyson's coaches and Tyson himself. That's a big leap. Why? You see?
what I would what I was going to ask, I don't know how far off track this would have gone,
Mm,
but I was going to ask if he's only been learning from GPT, then how does he know about Tyson and why has that led him to book a call if he hasn't digested any of Tyson's content?
yes, it's good. I'll still do it my way. It's faster, but go, go, go. I mean, that's the incognito, the question that you gotta fix. You gotta find out. It's like the fuck. So
If you
go
think
about
it's
it.
better to go the 17 days route, then I'll go with that, if it's going to save more time, be more direct.
Go. Ask him.
Okay, Liam, so you started copywriting 17 days ago. Um, and
Mm.
now you're in a situation where you're on a call right here with me to discuss getting one-to-one mentorship with a seven-figure copywriter. You, how how have we gone in 17 days from doing nothing to now I want to learn from one of the best in the business?
But I mean, if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it right, you know, man. Like I saw Tyson, as I said, I think he's like a cool dude. Um, and I saw some of his content. I saw like some of the testimonials, and I'm like, why would I not want to work with him? As you said, like, hey, he's seven figure. He's like got some good shit going on. Like, I want to join.
Okay. You say that like it's like a given that if you start anything that you should get mentorship from day one. Is that like an attitude that you've had before with your sales? Did you have any like sales training in the beginning with your e-commerce? Did you go a similar route there?
Yeah, I mean, like e-com, I also use a bit of ChatGPT. Sales, I mean, ChatGPT also helps, but I've been doing it longer than GPT existed. So before GPT, I was working with a few different salespeople, But I mean, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do something, I think you have to do it right. And like, I know that there's only like GPT like is not going to be as knowledgeable right now as like Tyson would be. So yeah,
Yes, man. I appreciate your directness. What I want to know is if you've gone into sales and you've had training from day one, you've gone into e-commerce f from day one, like why has that led you now to be doing copywriting if you've started things with the attitude of doing things to be the best from the beginning, and now we're starting potentially the third thing?
It takes too long. It takes too long. My questions would have been, I don't understand why after 17 days you made such a jump to try to work on this. He would have gave that answer, and I would say, okay, you do realize that if you want to do this, there's an investment of a few $1,000s, right? I will be that direct.
Y-
I mean, answer.
yeah. I mean, $3,000, like, oh, I didn't realize it was that much. I mean, if you guys can split that up, I can probably do it. Is that an option?
I can't really hear you, Liam.
He said if it's an option that if we could split up the money, pretty much. The reason the way I asked that is just to see, dude, do you at least know what's going on? Because this guy is just so abrupt. It's like he might as well not even know what this is. So that's why. Now that he said, I mean, maybe we could possibly do it if we break it down. So it's like, okay, it's about value now. So what could you what could you say to that? And this anyone, honestly.
At this point, would you kind of go around the price thing and say like we can discuss the investment later, but right now I genuinely need to see if we can actually help you or not.
That's the direction I would have taken, yes.
Okay. I mean, Liam, we can talk about the investment later on, but right now my priority is making sure that we can actually help you here at the 4DCI.
Yeah, I mean, true. I guess I don't really know what's in the program yet. So yeah, all right.
And Liam, you're you're moving around quite a lot, and if you're not gonna if you're not gonna
No,
take
no,
this seriously,
I have to
we
see
can
because
go.
my phone's charging.
Well, it's like if we have to talk about this one more time, you're not taking this seriously, then I'm just gonna end the call. We can go our separate ways.
That's fine.
Okay. Was that better to be more direct like that?
I think you're being too direct, like craziness, like for no reason. I mean, I can see him engaged now. One thing is him doing this with the camera, but he's looking at you. It's like, I mean, in this case, it's fine. May I would just say, do do you want to leave the phone like somewhere on a stand, like against the wall or something, and we can just talk?
This is
Maybe.
what I was talking about. Like, I don't know like how direct to be.
I mean, well, you weren't as direct as you should at the beginning, and now you were too direct. So pretty much that's fine. It's practice. But now he's more engaged. He calmed himself down. So he's a guy that you can actually talk to. But if he would have maintained the attitude, I mean, it's like, all right, fuck that guy. Okay.
Yeah. So now go back to where I'm trying to talk about the sales and the ecom.
The what is this
Yeesh.
chat? Anyways, why what I would do is okay. What was the let's put it this way. You gotta keep on data gathering still. I'm still kind of lost. He didn't got a client and he was doing this for 17 days. Why is he on this call right now? I'm still not convinced. This guy has to convince me. That should be your mindset.
Okay.
I will literally like genuinely I would say that. I'm still not convinced that this is the best move for you right now. Why are you in this call again? Like make him say more, dig deeper on that. Because this guy seems like that makes sense or not?
Yeah. I wanted to try and the reason I wanted to speak about the sales and the ecom is because, it sounds like he jumps around a bit, and I wanted to try and find out, like, if you've invested to learn these things, why are you not still doing them? That's what I was trying to find out.
Mhm. Okay, you can go with that. Ask him.
I don't know. I'm just getting so lost with all the breaks. I keep forgetting where we get to.
It's fine. Anyways, it's the call is super long. I have to do another call. I'm like half an hour late to the other call that I have to take. So it's like, boys, we can keep doing this one in the future. But
Mm.
just based on this that we did out of these three role plays, did you guys learn something? Do you guys think it was valuable? Do you guys think it was good? Genuinely, I want your feedback. I want it.
It
Quite
was
fun.
fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was very valuable.
Beautiful.
Good. Good, 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 good. No, I think all of you
I'm
did well.
wet.
Jesus. I think all of you did well. Even the prospects that you guys were playing. Boys, keep up the work. You were doing well, but you got a lot to fucking fix. So
All
don't leave it as that. Okay. Aiden, you gotta be more ballsy. Amro, you gotta believe more in yourself. Tyler, I'm not gonna say it, but you know it. It has something
Be
to
more
do.
what?
We all know what it is. We all know it.
I don't
Stamina,
know it.
mina.
It's the Oreo closer.
Oh my God. That's
Nah, but you
hilarious.
did. The Oreo closer is back. Nah, but you. Oh no, what the fuck is Liam's background? Anyways, boy, nah. All right, boys. Good call. I will see you all on Sunday. We're gonna do the group coaching call. Don't forget to bring your calls for review. And gents, it's been an interesting call. This one. I hope you learned. I will see you all on Sunday. Peace out.